it's Lynette with Charm Grammy Crochet. This is video number 2 that I'm recording of local yarn shops that I went to in Wednesday and Thursday. So if you are new to my channel, thanks for stopping in. I hope you like the local yarn stores. I plan on doing a lot more of them as we travel. My channel is about crochet. Sometimes I knit. I don't buy a whole lot of yarn anymore because we're living in a camper and I don't have a lot of space for it. But I do like to go to the local yarn stores, and when I do like to buy to help support their channels. They allowed me into their store, so I like to support their channel. They're supporting my channel by allowing me to film and to show you guys. If you've been around for a while, I went to another yarn store. I bought some stuff. The problem for me is not really buying yarn. Technically, storing it once we're on the road again will be, a problem. So making things will have to happen. But when I go to the local yarn stores, most everything they tend to have a lot of wool, and I'm allergic to wool, so I can't buy that. So sometimes I have a hard time finding things. But I went to this store called Fun with Sticks and Strings, and Sabrina is the owner. Here's the card. I will have a picture of the front of the card on, the thumbnail, but here you can look at this and get that information. And here is the back. Oh, come on, I didn't want to focus on yesterday's card. There it goes. So that is the information. She does ship, so you can go to her website and buy stuff, and she ships quite a bit. She has the cutest little store. It's not as big as yesterday's store, but it is. She's in this old building. I love old architecture, and it has the brick walls, and you'll see. Oh, it's the first thing I show. It's like I can't get past how I love the store, the building. And adorable. There were people in there. I think she was knitting. And there were people buying, and there were people chatting. And so that was really cool. She just let me wander, and I did my own thing. And then we chatted afterwards. And I don't know if I have much of Sabrina on video, but I have a lot of her store. So I'll show you what I got there. I'll show you her store. I'll put the video up, and then I'll come back and show you what I ended up buying. So it'll be just a couple of minutes of her store, and then I'll come back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed Sabrina's store. Again, the name of it is Fun with Sticks and Strings. I have to be reading that because you know me. I don't remember names. So it was beautiful in there. And she had beautiful yarns. She had some so soft stuff. But as I said in the intro, I have sometimes, when the store is mostly wool, I can't add to a wool collection. And sometimes the yarns they have that are cotton, I can't think of what to make, so I bought yarn at the Fiber Fest in Pittsburgh last February. And when I go to a yarn store that sells Queenland's yarn, I tend to get more of that Queenland's cotton because I want to eventually make a big cotton blanket, just all different colors. Or maybe I'll make it into squares. I haven't decided because the more shops I go into, the more colors I buy. So I started with, my original was this. And she had more of this. So I purchased another skein. This is Queenland's collection Coastal Cotton Ocean Mist. And the color of this one is called Mermaid Beach. Mermaid Beach. And so it's got all these colors in there. I'm really trying to find this yellow, which I haven't found yet. But I have some of the colors, and I'm just going to add all the colors. Now, she had a lot, Sabrina had a lot of this yarn, and she had it in a lot of different variegateds, and I thought, maybe I'll get another variegated and add in some different variegateds. I don't remember, but I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. I bought red. I must have been in a red kick. Because she's got like this deep purpley whatever. I think the other ones that I bought have more of the blue in them, the original ones, and a fuchsia, but this is going to still work. So I bought 2 of the red and 1 of the variegated. So let me give you some stats on it. It is pure soft cotton. This one, the variegated, is 3.52 ounces, 100 grams, 185 yards, 170 meters. It's a 4-weight. It's Ecotech. It's vegan. I pretty much think that. And the color is Mermaid Beach. And the red, let's see if it's got the same stats. Yeah, 185 yards, 170 meters. Same eco and everything. And this one is called Garnet. So I'm going to throw these in with I put this yarn that I already have of this in the storage unit. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because anytime I go into a yarn store that has it, I'm like, oh, I'll just add to that collection for making the blanket. But maybe I need to bring that yarn with me. They're not real big skeins. They'll fit into a project bag real easy, and just start working on the blanket little by little. I want it to be big, I think. And maybe granny squares is the way to go. Like, pick a pattern that I like and just do, but I don't want to do all those ends. Like, pick a flower pattern or something and do just, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that. I don't have a lot of time to think about if I'm taking it with me or not, or it'll be a project when I get back, which would be really cool, because when we are done traveling, we're going to want to buy a house again. And I know we're going to buy a house. We've decided, we don't want to we kept thinking we wanted to buy a house in the warmer climate. But I think we'll spend more of our time after we buy a house. We won't be traveling as much, but we'll still travel. Don't get me, we have a vacation club that we belong to, that we've paid a lot of money to, like a timeshare kind of thing. And so we'll travel with that, and we'll travel in our little camper. We'll still take vacations. I'm still going to go to yarn stores. But when I have a king-size bed that I've never had in my life, I want to be able to put a cotton blanket on it that I've made that will be not too hot for the summer, which is when we'll be mostly in that house, because I think a lot of times in the winter we're still going to want to be away, but we won't be able to be gone, and I think we'll be tired of it by then. We'll gets bored when we travel a lot. So anyway, that's a whole tangent off on what this video is about. This video is about the yarn and the store, fun with stitches and strings, and I should edit out all that other stuff. Anyway, so I love the yarns, and I think I'm gonna have to revisit them in the storage unit before I decide. Maybe I need to take a picture. And you know what I'll do? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put these in the storage unit with the ones that I already have, and take a picture of the colors that I have so I don't forget. Then as I'm traveling, I can add to them. I don't know how many I'm going to need, but anytime I go to a yarn store that has this yarn, and maybe I will decide to add more variegated. What do you guys think? This one is like a speckle. And maybe I should have bought more of this one instead of more of that. Because this is a speckle. And the others that she had were variegated, not the speckle. So maybe I should have got more of the speckle. And then solids and the speckle only. What do you think? But yeah, I think I'm not going to bring it with me because I'm going to want to maybe make it once we're in the house that we don't have yet. Talk about future projects, right? So Sabrina also gave me goodies and I haven't opened, so I don't know what they are. She gave me a little notepad and it says right on there, you can't see it, but it says fun with sticks and strings, and it's got her little logo and her phone number. And it's just a notepad. Oh, that's awesome. And it's in a little plastic closure thing. You know, so if it's sitting on the table in my water, gets a puddle. You know how it condensates and gets all over. And then there's this little bag. Again, red. And I don't know what's in there. So let's give it a look. We have her logo. Just a piece of wood. It's cute. Maybe I could use it on my Grafgans as a bobble. And then we have, speaking of condensation on your water bottle, we have a bottle cozy, cup cozy. Does a water bottle fit in there? Oh, perfect. Perfect. I love it. Water bottle does fit. Not like you think by now I would know that. And a pen with multiple colors. That is cool. I think one of them is purple. Now we gotta try it out. Hold on. I just happen to have this little notebook right here. I don't want to really waste the pages. Just to see if the pen has a purple. I got blue. There's 3 colors. Black. I think it was the black I thought was a dark purple. Blue, black, and red. Nice. I'm going to use this when I'm doing the Boggy counts, because maybe I'll do Grafgans in black and smiley faces in red when I'm counting them up. I don't know. I like it. Nice. And then the little bag with the stars on it. So cute. So cute. I love it. Thank you so much, Sabrina. And I will get this video up for you as soon as possible. Such pretty colors, right? I know Trisha's dying because I got reds. So that's all I have for this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, liking, subscribing. Please stop in at least online at Sabrina's store and give her some love. I'm sure she'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure she'd love it if you bought something from her. I did. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.